to Bringing Life Homestead, and thank you for joining us on some of the first steps of getting this off the ground.
As you can see, we've got her temporary kitchen set up here because we have work to do, even though our house isn't done. So today we are working on, well, go ahead.
We are making deer bone broth. Well, the bone broth is already made. It's in here, and we're going to be canning it today. And that's what this setup is for.
We'll kind of tell you the story of how this came about as we work on it. So the other day, a friend called. He lives out in the country, and he had heard a noise and went out to check, and someone had hit a deer right off his property. So he ran through the steps of getting the deer reported and all that kind of stuff, and called us up and said, hey, if you'll come over and help us cut this up, we don't need it, you can have a deer. So we went over and did the whole process, got all the meat done, and this is just the broth from the leg bones that we brought home with us.
So in this bone broth we put salt, onion, garlic, carrot and radish tops, some fresh rosemary, and then some vinegar to bring out the nutrients. There's even a few eggshells for some added calcium.
So after we cut the meat, we brought the bones home, and I used my Sawzall and chopped them into pieces, and we put them in. That way the collagen can be pulled out, the marrow can be pulled out, and we can get pretty much all the nutrients that are hidden inside these bones and have that to use for soups, just to drink, whatever we decide we want to use it for. We cook this down until it's quite a condensed broth. So we will probably be able to use at least 1 quart of water, maybe 2 per quart of broth in whatever we're cooking. If we can do 3 quarts out of 1, that'll be a big benefit with 7 kids in the house. Plenty of soup to go around for everybody. So we'll just see how all that works out.
So what we're doing right now is just straining the little bits and pieces of the vegetable scraps and bone pieces out, just to make it so we don't have that end up in our soup anywhere. let them come up to 10 pounds of pressure, and then they're going to go for 25 minutes. Once we get them out, we're going to let them sit for 24 hours without doing much with them at all. Once they're good and sealed and cooled and everything, then you can clean them off if needed and label them. We always try to put the year on ours just to help us remember what's the oldest. And if you put a little vinegar in your water when you can them, it helps the water buildup not be so much on the outside of the jars.
You can see the steady flow of steam out of there now. We're going to put this on the 10-pound pressure. We're going to wait for it to come up to pressure and start rattling, and once it does, we will set the timer and we'll be back when we get them out of the canner.
So our timer has rung, this has depressurized, so we're going to be opening it up and getting these jars out. So we had, unfortunately, 2 jars break in the canner. So we ended up with 5 jars of broth. But that's still good progress. I'll take it.